I remember blacking out, and I remember coming to, and I was on a trolley, like a paramedic trolley, like loads of people around me, like doctors and stuff like that, but with umbrellas over me. As like I started to realise what was going on, and I'm on a trolley going through a car park. So where I was having the injections at this clinic, they were running me back to the hospital on this trolley in the pouring rain. And it was just the surrealest thing, I'll never forget it. Don't use those. I work on several subjects: mental health, homelessness, suicide, addiction, HIV.
Quite brutal.
The reason I talk about these in my artwork is because no one else is, and obviously I suffer with all those issues. But yeah, they were the original designs of the dresses, so I drew it all on my desk. I still didn't really believe that the Tate show was going to actually happen, and then I had to meet a reporter from the New York Times at the Tate, and I thought, shit, this is actually happening, isn't it? I was like, fuck, okay. That whole period of my life was pretty surreal, because I just never really expected it to happen. The pressure of the fashion show, and then half hour before the show, no one was in there. It was empty. And I know I started panicking, thinking, oh no, it's all gonna mess up, it's gonna mess up. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. It's right down on the bottom there, it says "We sustain," and it means it doesn't matter what happens, we have to get ourselves out of that problem. That's always been in my mind. When I was sleeping in the car, it was tough. It was hell. It was cold. I had to keep moving every couple of days because, you know, people. I showered a lot. I was very smart. I actually used to shave a lot because I didn't want people to know that I was homeless. I didn't beg. I couldn't even ask someone for a cigarette. But I found parks which had fruit. I found delis which used to throw away their food every night in big like black sacks, like fresh food, like, you know, I ate quite well. There's one deli, they used to throw away vacuum packed steaks and stuff like that, and I'd be like, no way. And cakes, oh my god, the best cakes ever. And that kept me survived. Really old, like, you know, this was 1991. The guy who signed me in to join the army was called Major James Bond. And he said he'd seen more fat on a chip than he had on me. Because I was so fucking skinny. I got to travel all over the place, did some amazing things, met some amazing people, cooked for royals to celebrities to, you know, everyone. It was just fantastic. I think it was great. I was drinking a lot, because it's always very high pressured in the kitchens. Yeah, just abusing my body. So I was working probably around about 80 hours a week, drinking a lot, drugs, you know, bad living, not eating properly, trying to have a relationship. Yeah, I think that's probably what caused my stroke. A couple of weeks later, I found out that I had neurosyphilis. Yeah, 10 days after I got diagnosed with cancer. I started getting better, and then tried to go back into chefing. I got a head chef's job, and it was going great and it was brilliant. And then I started getting really, really bad bouts of depression and fatigue, and I just really felt ill. Like, and then I got a phone call from Croydon Hospital, and they said, look, we need you to come in and redo some blood tests like this. And I thought, well, why? And jokingly, I turned around and said, why are you going to tell me that I'm HIV positive like this? And she went, yes. I spoke to a psychologist, and she said, look, at some point your mind is going to implode on itself, you know, because there's only so much the human body psyche can take. And she was right. This was taken the day I moved into the night shelter at Caledonian Road. So it was Caledonian Road Station. The previous day before this, I actually tried killing myself. So it's quite a powerful picture, really. Because my life had fallen apart so much and I wasn't in control of it, and it had just run away from me, and you know, everything was going wrong, you know, everything. You know, whatever I touched would go wrong, and it was just, that felt right, that I could do that. It was a locked park, it was dark, and I was starting to inject myself, and this guy stopped me. That was the point in my life where it all changed. Gavin was a park enforcement officer, and he stopped, which I was really quite shocked about, you know. He talked with me, and I broke down, you know. I was just bawling, I was crying so much and just letting it all out, and I was talking to him, and he was asking me why I was trying to kill myself. And that was the first person who had actually asked me, ever. He gave me some money, I think 10 quid, got me some food and got me into a night shelter for the following day with the Pillion Trust. From that day, every step's been up. This one, I love this picture. The most powerful part of this picture for me is this random stalk, just like straight out of it. One stem which stands out from the crowd. They're the ones that make pictures special. Bit like me. Standing out from the crowd. I entered the competition a couple of times. Did quite well on both times. First year I got a second place and the cover. The second year I got the main winning shot, which went viral. Did quite well. At the same time, why that one was going viral, I'd met an organisation called Clothing the Homeless. I originally got asked to design a t-shirt, and I didn't like how they were going to sell it. It was just like, oh, we're just going to do it online. And I went, oh, come on. I said, that's boring. So let's do a big fashion show. And they were like, well, I don't know who we can get. And they looked at me and went, well, can you do it? And I was like, yeah, why not? Never made clothes. I just thought, fuck it, why not? So I went on YouTube and taught myself how to become a fashion designer. Half hour before the show, no one was in there. It was empty. And I know I started panicking, thinking, for 6 months of work for no one. And I lined everyone up and I said, look guys, it looks like we're going to be doing this to an empty room. And they went, no, it'll be amazing. Like, don't wait, this will be amazing. It doesn't matter how many people are there, it'll still be amazing. And I thought, my parents are there. This is going to be great. Then one of the girls from the Tate came in, she went, it's full up. Just under 400 people. That's how many they counted in. The reason we should be talking about homelessness is because a couple of weeks down the line, you could be homeless. It's that severe. The arts in homelessness is the most important part of what any charity could actually give to homeless people. Suddenly, they're being given a voice, social inclusion, you know, they're getting public recognition, you know, they're no longer being treated as if they're a nobody. I want to prove that you can pick yourself up, you can rebuild your life.
We can take people from the street, retrain, get them back on their feet, and create some truly, truly amazing people.
There's always going to be brick walls there, there's always going to be people there to put you down, but I guarantee there's more people there to pick you up.